In F1 2019, you'll be invited to start your career by selecting a Formula 2 team. Driving for this team, you'll experience some key moments of a Formula 2 season, a thrill-packed racing championship in its own right, and the springboard to Formula 1. At the end of this feeder series, your choice of driver academy and your performance in F2 will determine the terms of the contracts offered by the teams, as you embark upon your career in Formula 1 and begin to write your own chapter of motorsport history.
Ja, und damit starten wir hier unsere Karriere in F1 2019. Oder besser gesagt in der F2 2018. Denn die Karriere beginnt mit der Formel 2. Beziehungsweise mit 3 ausgewählten Rennen und ein paar ausgewählten Szenarien in diesen Rennen. Und die wir bestreiten können, müssen wir nicht. Wir können das Ganze auch skippen. Aber wir nehmen die Erfahrung natürlich mit, gerade auch, um uns ein bisschen auf die Rivalität mit unseren beiden Kontrahenten, Lucas Webber und Devin Butler, wenn ich mich nicht irre, darauf vorzubereiten. Gut, wir können jetzt hier eins der Formel 2 Teams auswählen, welches spielt eigentlich keine Rolle. Alle Autos sind baugleich, haben gleiche Chassis und auch den gleichen Motorenlieferanten. Und ich würde sagen, wir gehen mit Campus Racing. Jetzt können wir uns auch eine Driver Academy aussuchen, sprich das Juniorenprogramm. Und ja, wir haben einmal ganz klassisch Mercedes Junior-Programm, die Ferrari Driver Academy, Red Bull, Renault, McLaren. Oder wir können auch gar keine annehmen. Welche wir letzten Endes nehmen, könnte halt nur unsere Chancen steigern, einen guten Vertrag bei den jeweiligen Teams zu bekommen. Und ich habe mich dafür entschieden, dass wir für McLaren einspringen in der Driver Academy. So, Gameplay Sessions. Qualifying machen wir komplett Formationsrunde an. Renndistanz 100%. Und die Fahrerstärke machen wir mal auf 101. Gameplay Settings, Flashbacks machen wir aus. Autoschaden auf voll, Safety Car an. Corner Cutten. Press Time machen wir mal aus. Okay, Fahrhilfen sind auch alle aus. Okay, so machen wir das. Ich werde zwar die 100% Rennen fahren, aber ich glaube nicht, dass ich die so komplett ungeschnitten reinnehme in die Videos. Ich denke schon, dass ich da eher ein bisschen was rausschneide. Aber gut, gehen wir mal in die erste Session, ins erste Szenario und gucken, worauf wir uns da einlassen. Let's go. So, im dritten Event der Meisterschaft haben wir mechanische Probleme und eine schwierige Wahl. Und das ist wieder zu langsam für mich zu übersetzen und zum Lesen. Ja.
Campos' new driver really commanding the race here. Devin Butler still ruthlessly giving chase. These two have been really scrapping it out for the early wins in the championship. And something's wrong. Butler sees his chance. Some kind of mechanical failure. Picking up speed again. It's unclear what the issue was. Can they still finish this race?
Ja, das hoffe ich doch.
With the turbo, you've lost some speed at the top end, but you're very close to the finish. You can still compete and get some points here. Don't give up. Just do the best you can. We're all behind you.
Okay, versuchen wir mal das Rennen so gut es geht hinter uns zu bringen. Da war unser Teamkollege direkt hinter uns.
That's great. Lucas can push on now. Lucas wants me to pass on his thanks. I know it's frustrating, but you made the right call for the team. Now we're all with you. Just bring it home as best you can.
Untersteuern. Oha. Driver in front.
There's static over the radio. Say again.
Full race update.
P7 now. P7. Debris ahead. Less than a second separate you. They're on old mediums. Makino behind. The gap is less than a second. They're on old mediums. Okay, gap to leader. 14.8 seconds. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Just 3 laps to go now. 3 laps.
Oha, haben uns ordentlich verbremst gehabt. Okay, wir haben ein paar Positionen verloren, aber komm schon. Ja, die Formel 2 Wagen fahren sich ein bisschen schwammig. Da verlieren wir wieder eine Position.
Okay, we've lost a position. That's us down a place.
Driver in front.
Repeat that. There's interference.
Driver in front.
Couldn't receive that. Repeat the message.
Boah, komm. Okay, das ist ein bisschen Dirty Racing hier.
This position puts us 3 places off our predictions, 3 places down from our objective finishing position.
Ja gut, das läuft jetzt hier nicht optimal, das erste Rennen.
This is your final lap of the race.
Ja gut, man muss sich auch erstmal dran gewöhnen, ans Fahren.
Our gap behind is 1.7 seconds. Galea Less than a second separate you. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 3 laps old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 33.9.
Na komm. Driver behind.
Say again, you're breaking up.
Okay, mit dem Funk habe ich irgendwie noch Probleme. Butler gewinnt das Rennen. Und wir kommen nur als 18. ins Ziel, sehe ich das richtig?
Bad luck. It just wasn't our day today.
Als 18. Ja, hey. Ich glaube, das ist der schlechteste
Brilliant
Formel
stuff
1,
from Carlin today.
Formel
What
2
a
Start.
superb victory. Davide, what do you think made the difference here?
I think what won them the race was their ability to adapt. At every point, they delivered what was needed. They were calm and steady when they needed to be, but they were ruthless and aggressive when it was demanded of them. There wasn't anything out there that they weren't prepared to handle. Let's see if they can keep it up this season.
And there you have it, today's winners. Having raised some of the biggest names in F1 to date, Carlin have once again shown their expertise when it comes to recruiting new talent. No doubt today's winners have a bright future ahead of them. They certainly deserve it after today's performance.
Oh, das gibt's doch nicht. Jetzt fangen die Mongos hier wieder an zu bohren.
And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. It's a good result for Devin Butler, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. And now, Davide Valsecchi, let me ask you, who is your driver of the day?
My driver of the day was
Yeah.
Alessio Lorandi. He did a cracking job moving through the field, just showing why he's so highly rated in the paddock.
And now a look at the team standings. Carlin moved to the top of the table. Goodbye for now then, but we really are just getting started. Make sure you join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
Ja, von 1 gestartet auf 18 zurückgefallen. Also die schnellste Rennrunde war eine 34,6 von uns. Teamkollege 31,9. Butler gewinnt, Albon auf 2, Norris 3 und Russell auf 4. Okay, gucken wir gerade mal in die Standings. Wir sind auf P5 aktuell mit 40 Punkten und auf 40 Punkte Rückstand auf Butler. Und Lucas, unser Teamkollege, hat 27 Punkte Rückstand. Und 32 Punkte haben wir als Team Rückstand auf Carlin. Okay, gehen wir mal weiter. So, Meet the Press, ja. Okay, das kennen wir ja alles. Bla bla bla.
There you are. That was an exciting race. It definitely got people talking about you, which means I was able to secure a quick interview.
Okay, we're all set over here.
Just a minute. Remember, anything you say to the press can go very, very public. So be relaxed, but also be conscious of what you're saying and how it might come across to other people, okay? I think we're ready.
Great. So Emma keeps telling me you're the one to watch this season. If that's true, you'll be doing plenty of these. Just remember, be yourself. And the more you can give me, the better this will go. Right, stand here. Turn a little this way for me. Perfect. Ready?
Total.
An exciting race today. Let's get your perspective. So you and Lucas are new to the team. How are you settling in?
Was nehmen wir denn? Ja, ich habe mich gut eingelebt und bin sicher, dass wir unseren Rhythmus finden werden, sobald die Saison weitergeht. Ja.
Okay, so how did you feel about being ordered to give up the position to Lucas?
Ja, der Lukas war schneller als wir. Von daher gab es keinen Grund, ihn aufzuhalten. Ne?
Great. Well, that's everything.
Hey, look. I know that wasn't easy letting me pass, but it was the right choice. It was good driving.
Yeah, that's how I describe it, mate. Just good, not great. 1 in 6. 1 in 6 makes the leap to F1. The other 5 are still watching their less talented teammates collect all their points. Same, really. A lot of great drivers never get their chance because they do it all for the team.
Those teams got us here.
Yeah, but it's the drivers that take the risk. We should get the rewards. You ever won a race in F1? That's how winners think.
And remind me, how many F1 races have you won?
You watch this space. At the end of this championship, I'll be the one lifting the trophy, and I won't use my teammates to nick the podium.
Okay, I'm out. You believe what you want, Devon, but it's still early days.
He's either very clever or you're just a pushover. You really think if the situation was reversed, he'd do the same for you? You want to start looking out for yourself. No one else will.
Ja, hat er irgendwo auch recht. Ich gehe mal auf 100 zurück. Das kann doch nicht dein Ernst sein. So, mal gucken. Preferences, Gameplay Settings. Gut, gehen wir weiter zum nächsten Szenario.
Look at them go! Devon Butler locked in wheel-to-wheel racing with his championship rival, desperate to shut them down and stop them getting past. And there's contact! Butler simply left them nowhere to go. There was just no way for them to have avoided that. And look, there's significant damage. Not sure if that was down to recklessness or sheer aggression, but I'm sure the stewards are going to have something to say very shortly.
Okay. Weiter
Don't
geht's.
give up. You're still in this race. Okay, the stewards have awarded Devon a penalty. Push on. You can still catch him. You can still beat him.
Ja, und das werden wir auch versuchen. Driver in front.
Didn't catch that. Say again.
Das versteht er irgendwie
Devon is
nicht.
in the pits. Devon in the pits. Devon sat in P8.
P8, okay. Komm schon. Full race update.
You have 11th place. Makino just ahead. Push for the position. Okay, gap ahead is 4.6 seconds. They're on old softs. Delatraz behind. The gap is less than a second. They're on old softs. Our gap to first place is 33.7 seconds. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. 5 laps till the end. Devon is 3 places ahead of you right now.
Okay, 3 Plätze vor uns ist Devon. Lukas hat die schnellste Rennrunde geholt.
11 sat in P8.
Eins 18,7.
Devon is 3 places ahead of you right now.
Ja, hoffentlich geht das gut. Ja. Aber bis jetzt fühlt sich okay an, das Vorgefühl. Und kommt ziemlich leicht rein.
Devon sat in P8.
Ah, wieder eine Position verloren. Gott.
Devon's P7 at the moment.
P7 und wir verlieren einen Platz nach dem anderen.
places behind Devon. 5 places separate you.
Ja, das ist nicht schön.
This is your final lap of the race.
Fastest lap overall.
The fastest lap at this point in time is a 1:17.3.
Last lap time.
Okay, that last lap was a 1 minute 19.8. Devon's P7 at the moment.
So, Norris gewinnt das Rennen. Wir werden nur 12. Ah, leider.
Just wasn't our day today.
Und damit können wir uns ja die Formel 2 Meisterschaft eigentlich schon abhaken.
So, Davide, what did you make of that?
Well, it was a bit of a roller coaster, I think. Absolutely congratulations are in order here. That was a spectacular race and a fantastic drive from our winner. I think though that after the race there's going to be a lot of eyes on Devon Butler regarding that collision. He's been very lucky today, in more than one way. Lucky to have walked away, lucky to have only received a penalty. It's a shame his rivals wasn't equally lucky today.
As we can see, it's time for the podium, and I can see the Carlin team underneath our commentary box going crazy as their driver walks out. It was a great win, and it means a great deal to this team. After this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. It's a good result for Devon Butler, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. Now then, Davide Valsecchi, who would you say was your driver of the day?
I have to give it to Lando Norris. One of the best things about Formula 2 is watching these young drivers grow and mature, and it feels like his career took a big step forward today.
On to the teams then. Carlin have extended their lead at the top of the standings. After all this drama, you'd be mad not to join us for the next race. We hope to see you then. Take care.
Ja, lief nicht gut. Butler ist 7. geworden, nimmt 6 Punkte mit. Wir wieder keine Punkte eingefahren. Wir haben jetzt insgesamt 26 Punkte Rückstand auf Butler. Und bei der Team WM 43 Punkte Rückstand. Mal gucken, wo das noch hinführt. Jetzt haben wir nur noch ein Szenario eigentlich mit der Formel 2. Ich hoffe, dass wir da wenigstens ein bisschen besser abschneiden.
Well, things didn't really go your way today. Let's have your take. It seems to me that collision with Devon clearly cost you a lot of time. Are you disappointed with the final result?
Ein bisschen, aber ja, es ist vorbei und wir konzentrieren uns jetzt aufs nächste Rennen.
So did you ever think you'd get the place back from Devon?
Ja, ich hab's gehofft, aber Na, ich mach das hier wieder. Es war eine große Lücke, aber ja, man muss halt rennen, racen, um zu gucken, was passiert.
I've seen that you and Lucas have been picking up a lot of points recently. What do you think of your championship chances?
Ja, die Ergebnisse sind eine Widerspiegelung der hervorragenden Arbeit des Teams.
Great.
Und machen wir
Well, that's
das mal.
everything.
Hey, Devon. Devon, stop.
Not now, I'm busy.
Hey, what are you doing out there? Seriously.
I'm gonna celebrate my excellent drive.
We saw what you did. It was reckless. You should have been black flagged.
Yeah, and I wasn't because it was my line. You were in my space. You shouldn't have been. Next time, stay out of my way.
No, someone could have been hurt.
And that didn't happen, so what's your problem?
My problem is that your actions out there are too dangerous.
Listen, contact happens, okay? I took my penalty, but I kept it focused, kept it smooth, and came out on top. That's racing. It's prove to you every time I make a tough move. You want to play race director? Then quit driving and take the job. Until then, I don't owe you anything.
Devon, you don't get it. It's not me you should be apologizing to.
Look, you grab your space on the track, and then it's all or nothing. That's just how it goes. And anyway, you still couldn't beat me, even with my penalty. So no hard feelings, okay? Not from my end anyway. Chin up!
Okay, der Devin ist zwar ein Arschloch, aber man kann es nachvollziehen. Und jetzt geht's zum Saisonfinale der Formel 2. Bin ich mal gespannt, wie wir da abschneiden. Ich werde vorher mal noch ein bisschen die Kamera anpassen, glaube ich. Bevor ich das jetzt fahre, das Rennen.
So here we are in Abu Dhabi. Each and every event in the Formula 2 calendar has led us here to this, the final event of the championship, and one that promises to be a spectacle every bit as exciting as we might have hoped. So the Yas Island circuit offers 21 corners and a lap distance of around 3.4 miles. There are a few opportunities to pass with long straights and DRS zones in 2 places, turns 8 and 11. Plenty of close racing then, plenty of speed, and plenty of excitement for the fans, no doubt. Joining me for one last time here this year is Davide Valsecchi. Davide, I'm glad you're here because I think I'm going to need help processing all this. Surely, this is as exciting as it gets.
Yeah, you're right, Alex. It's the perfect finale. 2 drivers, rivals of season, now going into the final race, tied on points. Both way out in front at the top of the standings. Meaning whichever of these 2 drivers cross the line first will be crowned champion. I can't wait.
Okay, this is it. Last race of the season. All you have to do is finish in the points ahead of Devon, and the next time we see each other, you'll be the F2 World Champion. No pressure then. Good luck.
Ha, schön wär's auf jeden Fall. Ja, Rennstrategie. Wie viele Runden sind's? 22. Ja, okay. Mal gucken, können wir hier noch ein bisschen? Ja, ich mach mal ein bisschen mehr davon. 20 Rim Differential. Ja, ich gucke hier einfach mal ein bisschen rum. Ja. So. Hinten ein bisschen firmer. Und Bremse. Ja. So, okay. So, ganz kurz, Field of View. So. Okay. Ja, ich glaube, so ist besser. Okay, let's go. Oha, schlechter Start.
Devon is in P3.
Ah, schön für Devon. Wow. Driver in front.
Say that again, we're having trouble receiving. Devon is in P3.
Oh Gott, das wird ja immer besser. Driver in front.
There's static over the radio, say again.
Oh, aktuell P20.
Devon is in P3. Some information on Makino. They have some kind of mechanical problem.
Ja, das ist doch gut. Mechanische Probleme. Tire status.
Okay, update on the car for you. Tyres are looking very nice. Shouldn't have to worry about the wear too much right now. Devon's currently P2.
wow. Puh.
Okay, box, box, box. We're adjusting the strategy. Come in this lap.
Ja, das war nix. Ja. Aber schön, dass wir jetzt eine Ampel haben beim Lollipop
Go
Man.
now. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Oh, der Sound im Tunnel ist auch nice. Oh Gott, wie die untersteuern, ey. Full race update.
We're the last of the running cars. The Randy just ahead. Push for the position. They're on old softs. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. 13 laps to go.
Nein!
That looked bad. Are you alright? Let me know you're alright.
Okay. Und ausgeschieden. Ja. Ja gut, das sieht mir ähnlich.
There were questions at the start of the season as to whether they could really go all the way, but there's no question anymore. What a special year it's been, and here they are, the new Formula 2 World Drivers' Champion. So as they climb out of the car, the Carlin team are ready and waiting to celebrate a thoroughly deserved win. Talk to me, Davide. Was it everything you hoped for?
Everything and more. He had it all. The rivalry, the tension, the excitement. These two drivers have been locked in fierce competition all season. And to see it comes down to head-to-head battle for the line like this, well, this kind of things doesn't happen very often. Deva's performance today has secured the championship, and he has every right to be proud of that. I'm just happy I was here to watch it.
Ja, gut. Ärgerlich.
That result also seals the Formula 2 World Championship title. Congratulations to our winner after an incredible season. And so, driver of the day then, Davide Valsecchi, who do you think you'd go for?
Maximilian Gunther, wherever it is always brilliant. I'll give you a performance every time, just like he's done today.
With that result, the title is secure, and it's Campos who have claimed the honours. Truly, a force to be reckoned with. And after all that excitement, I think it's time for a lie down. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you when Formula 2 returns.
Ja. Ja, unser Teamkollege auf 4, Butler auf 1. Ja. Schauen wir uns mal die Standings an. Haben wir insgesamt 17 Punkte Rückstand auf Butler. Und noch 13 Punkte Vorsprung auf unseren Teamkollegen Weber. Aber wir haben die Team-WM gewonnen, auch wenn wir dazu nichts beigetragen haben. Wir können hier auch nochmal das gesamte Ergebnis vom Rennwochenende angucken. Rennen 1 haben wir gewonnen, Rennen 2 sind wir ausgeschieden. Ja. Qualifying hat der Devin noch 4 Punkte geholt. Gut. Ja. Race Director. Ja, Track Limits und Fahrzeugschaden. Gut.
Bad luck out there today. Let's talk about it. Well, you went into this final race with the championship in your grasp. How are you feeling about being so close but missing out?
Ja, enttäuschend, aber wir danken dem Team für die gute
Wow,
Arbeit.
that was a thrilling end to the season. But I imagine not the result you were hoping for.
Tja. Ja, ich habe das Team im Stich
Well,
gelassen.
we've been hearing rumors of a possible future for you in Formula One. Care to comment?
Nach dem Rennen wage ich das zu bezweifeln. So, ich möchte nicht zu viel sagen, aber sollte ein Team interessiert sein, werde ich definitiv die Chance nutzen. Genau, das sagen wir mal.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Jo, gucken wir mal, wie es weitergeht.
Devin, much as it hurts, we admit that was a great drive today. Congratulations. On the championship as well.
Well, I'm sure you thought you had me for a while, but I guess your luck just didn't hold out. Oh, I haven't got long. Could I have a quick word?
Sure.
Privately.
Oh, okay. I'll see you later then.
So, I'm sure you've probably already heard, but if you haven't, I'm going to be racing in the F1 Championship next year. Now, I don't know what your plans are, but let me give you some friendly advice. Don't try following me. For sure. You might get an offer from one of the smaller teams, probably someone desperate, and then you'll be stuck in P18 all season with car trouble. And you won't ever really be able to challenge me. But you stick it out here for another year, now that I'm gone, you've got a fighting chance of winning next year. And if you can manage that, I'm sure one of the larger teams would love to have you as a development driver. Oh, look out for yourself, yeah?
Oh Gott, was ein Arsch.
Man, he does not want to race you. Stay in F2? Ridiculous. I was listening to the whole thing.
Too bad for Devon, though. I'd be shocked if you don't have an F1 contract offer already.
And if my deal pans out, man,
His head is going to explode.
Schauen wir mal. So, 2 Monate später. Ich will gerade mal kurz in die Option rein. Ja, das ist okay. Das ist auch okay. Gut, gucken wir mal, was uns jetzt erwartet. Oh, ja, ja.
Ah, welcome. Come on in. Take a seat. It's time we had the big conversation about your next move. Your performance at the F2 Championships last year got you a lot of attention from the Formula One teams. Some of it more positive than others. I'm not so concerned with who does or doesn't like you. You'll have plenty of time to win the doubt is over. But I am concerned with our choices. They're narrowing as we haven't shown commitment to anyone. Now, as your agent, my advice is to make your decision now. We can worry about comfort and finer points further down the line. I need you to review these. You've earned every single one of these proposals. So take your time, have a read through, and don't get too hung up on specifics. Let's get you a Formula One seat.
Okay. Also wir könnten theoretisch bei jedem Team anfangen. Aber wir werden natürlich bei McLaren starten. Second driver who can deliver from the first race, okay. Sehen wir uns mal den Vertrag an. Qualifying Position 14, Rennposition 14. Zweiter Fahrer, Team Goals sind hart. Wir haben gleichzeitige Entwicklung Level 1, 2 Upgrades pro Department und Upgrade Speed Level 1. Okay, das werden wir so machen, in die Tat umsetzen. Und ich verabschiede mich denn an diesem Punkt schon mal für diese Episode. War jetzt fahrerisch nicht das Beste, was man zu sehen bekommt, aber gut, das wird noch. Ja, das erste Rennen jetzt in Australien wird sicherlich besser laufen, wenn wir ein bisschen Zeit haben, uns im Training mit dem Fahrzeug vertraut zu machen, ein Setup zu entwickeln. Das wird schon. Also, bis dahin. Wir sehen uns dann zum ersten richtigen Part zum Rennen in Australien zur ersten Saison. Macht's gut.
Excellent choice. From my conversations with them, they're going to be very excited to pursue this opportunity with you. I'll let them know our intentions immediately. I'll have to clean up some final details with them, but that's what you pay me for. Other than that, congratulations. You've earned it.